Oh no. You don't want me to continue this, do you? Cheers, everybody. And I had a rest. I had a short break, a small pause, and a lot of things happened in the meantime between last episode and this episode. I am here completely relaxed and completely ready for this wonderful piece of building. Well, I want to try a few things and I want you to be with me. So, first things first, this is not going to work the way I want. We're gonna do it a little bit different. First of all, and I've been thinking about a few things. For some reason this was connected. Okay. First of all, and this is gonna be a little bit tricky because the hands are that big and the material is so small. But I do want to connect them exactly like this. So we've got kind of a double barrel shotgun here. Why? Because one of them is thin, very thin, and that means that it can slice through. And now I rethink everything I was thinking about previously, because now we kind of have a good anchor point on the side. Is it easy? What did I do so everything is snapped to the table? Is it easy to snap it to the side of these now? It is? This might be the solution after all. Wait. Is it that easy? Oh, that's where I rage quit it, because everything is connected now. Okay, this isn't anymore, but I do need this as a distance thing. Okay. So it kind of folds like this. I can't connect it like this, because if I would do that, it would also connect to the one thing below. So I always have to turn it around a little bit. I shouldn't have connected this one, but this one. Now, give me a second. Okay. Good. Okay. This might take a while. I can't even promise that I can work with this in this episode. I do try my best. Oh, this is not connected the right way, is it now? Nope, absolutely not. That means we have to disconnect this piece, have to connect it again, have to connect it another way. What happened? What happened? It destroyed my light. I don't have endless of these. Okay, another plan. Doesn't matter, it's okay. Technically we don't need the 5 centimeter distance. Any distance might help here. That looks good. Okay, if I can now connect this. Okay, yeah, don't be shy. Now, where's the cutting line? It seems to be in between these two pieces right here. Only one way to find out, though. Okay. So what did I I say, between these pieces. So the cutting line is to the left of this. Which means if I want to cut this in the middle... I would have to... No, one to the side. One to the side, please. I'm gonna turn on the light in a second here. Wow. God. Sorry for the flashing light here. Oops, I made a mistake. I need to turn this one around. So get rid of this again. Turn this all the way. Okay, to the left of this should be the middle of this thing here. So if I now release this to gravity, does it cut? Does it? Well, apparently it works. We need a few more tests to reliably be able to say if it works or not, but it does seem to work. What is up with the light? Is it just me or is the light turning off randomly? And another thing is... I put all the pieces that are not good over here, so we can start a fire once we're done here. To get rid of all the small pieces that we don't need. And if this turns out to work, I would be happy. I would even try to get the handle in again. Because I did like the principle. And if this really works now, because this is the best trick. So if anyone wants to... Okay, we still have to test this design in longevity. Like, we had a few times where the first cut was right. But if this turns out to be working all over, it's very simple. Use two same-sidedness, what is it, quarters? My geometry vocabulary, you see that. Like two pieces with equal sides on top of each other, like two diamonds connected. And they easily connect sideways to another piece there. And that's the trick, because now the difference to what we had before, if I may demonstrate, is that we had a side to I need more hands. We had a side-to-side line on where it could cut, and that's like 1 whole centimeter of uncertainty where the cut could be. It could either be to the far right, it could be to the far left, or somewhere in the middle, I don't know. And that's why sometimes it cut on the left, sometimes it cut on the right. I know that I just confused my directions, but that's okay. And is this one a well-cut one? Nope. So you go on the pile. Bye-bye. And with this, oh my god. The lag. And with this we have quite the opposite. We own... Game? Hello? Okay, we have quite the opposite, because we only have this line down here that could possibly cut, because it's the first thing to touch our material. And therefore, we might be more precise now. Oh yeah, I need a thing for distance. For that, I'm gonna do the same on the other side. And it's hard to connect small pieces like this because my controllers are in the way, so how do I do that? with sheer force and luck, I tell you. Huh. I mean, it works. Not the prettiest thing, but if it works, we can work on it. We just need the principle down at the moment. Nothing more, nothing less, really. Oh my god. And it's kind of I'm gonna ignore that this is sideways. I'm gonna ignore that for now. Nope, not thinking about it. Now I'm confused. Those are the two pieces that we cut, right? Okay, so let's get this thing here out. Because I cut it out and we replace it. Can I put this inside here? Oh, I can! It's a little bit complicated. Come on. No! Why don't you snap? You gotta be kidding me. 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 You gotta be kidding me! Why? I grabbed this piece! How can you grab the big piece? Ah! Okay, easy. I should have saved. That's on me. That's totally on me. That's my fault. Should have saved. The only thing we have to think about is that the cutting point has changed. We're now cutting and we're cutting even more to the left side, but we can run this thing a little bit longer. No problem. Easy. Okay, again. Oh yeah, right, it's still inside there. Why don't you snap? There is so much to snap to the left, to the right, and you snap to nothing. That's not what I wanted. What if I put... controllers are so big. What if I put both... Wait. What if I put both of them inside? I can't put the controllers into each other. Ah. I like bugs like this, where it's not really in the hand, because I can now work easier with it. Now then, my hope is that the small part will snap and therefore be right in place. It won't! It won't. Sure. I just need to get this one in place. The other one has an easier time snapping. This one doesn't snap at all. Do we have snapping enabled? We do. It just certainly doesn't feel like it. From my point of view. I thought this is a short project, by the way. Not the house. No, I don't mean the house. I mean this ruler. Well, technically the whole precision cutter with it, but why don't you snap? I'm gonna snap if this continues. You guys gonna have to put me into psych ward, the thing. What did I disconnect? Ah. This, to say this is scary is a slight understatement. True horror game of 2023, Primitier. You don't even need to add anything to make this into a horror game. It already is. I am so glad that the thing snaps now. Oh my god, thank you, game. But it does not snap to this side. Take a wild guess what I just disconnected. Huh? I think I disconnected the whole plate, but whatever. System, load, this. Where I basically did nothing the whole time. Although the side pieces are connected again. That's a win. It kind of helped that this wasn't there. Please, just do your job. Why? At this point it's easier to rebuild the whole thing, like take all of this apart and rebuild it. Okay, we take this one out. I hope this is the last episode before we can actually use this and do something else. Okay, please do me the favor. Just in case you think this is boring. Hey, same dude, same. I don't want to do the same thing here over and over again, just for a snapping point that should easily be reached. Hey, it worked! You just have to complain hard enough. Okay. Okay, this is a bad cut. This one goes over here. These are good cuts. All of them? Nope, that's a bad cut. That's absolutely a bad cut. A bad cut. This seems to be... This certainly is. This seems to be... Whoops. Kind of fell out of my hand there. Although I did not loosen my grip. But you know how it is here. Now that I think about it, I should save. I did not need to save scum with anything in the house, but as soon as we do the small machinery, I should really do it more. Maybe I wouldn't really do it in personal gameplay, but because I make a series of this and you guys want to see some progress as well, I have to think about other people's patience beside my own. Why is there no snapping? What is going on here? Nope. Just wanted to try something. What if I elevate it a little bit? Oh, it doesn't go down. What if I elevate it a lot? Nope. I mean, what I can technically do is to get this one in place, to know where the cutting line is. So it's in between these two, which means this is where I need it. And now we see if the cut is right. The difference to the previous cut is that I disconnected the whole thing. So now we might be in a worse position, but we will see. Looks right to me. Also, that's some extra weight. That's why we have such an easier time cutting when we have the handle around. So why did I do this? Easy peasy. Because I can just turn these around and use the dark side of them. And they snap so much easier. Look at that. The thing is, they don't really have a connection point, but if I'm careful enough and don't destroy anything, it doesn't matter, does it? Look at that. So much quicker, so much easier, and so much less material usage. Oh yeah, okay, the thing is working. And you have no idea at all how happy that makes me. Okay, let's use up the ones we have here, because why not? Not this thing. We can use this for something else, I don't know why it's here. Oomph. Okay, I had another strategy in mind, but this is working perfectly. Also, that should have been the handle thing. But like I said, we can decorate this later. It works for now. We've got the principle down. Now we know how to do a precision cutter, and I couldn't be happier. Now, if only there's an easier way to get these to snap to the right position. Okay. And the rubber does not take damage. It's working. I can't believe it. It's working. Oh, okay, that was on me. That was a wild connection. This is much more stable. Just like that. Okay, 3 more cuts. If we would have done this sideways, although I don't know how to do it sideways, no, forget about that. I want to say, like, if we did this sideways, we would have this fall down, and therefore we could just put on, cut, you know? But now that we've got the idea down, we can improve on the design as much as we want. Ooh, perfect. I love when things work. So that, whatever that was, the house should be safe because the wall is thick. Too thick for just a piece of iron to cut through it. And as we've seen, the rubber is safe as well. I would want to cut the rubber for it to be damaged. And even if it loses a single health point, I can easily repair it. What if I what if I just connect it to this? To the front side. Same effect. Okay, that was all of the pieces, nearly all of the pieces. I don't want it to be too long, so we can use the rest of the table as well. But for now... Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Okay, let's say that is the size I want. Which is connected to the table. Wonderful. You did not see that. Okay. So... Oh yeah, oh no, I forgot a thing. I forgot something. Wait a second. I have to cut this one down? No idea why that's a thing, but... Oops. I wonder if this counts as connected to the house. We will have to test that in a moment, but first of all, I want to connect this again because I do want to see where the cutting line is. The cutting line is in between... It seems like this piece and the one to the left side. Okay, with an indicator like this, we should have an easy time to cut other things than these chips. Like for example, if we want to cut this, we would have to align it here. So if we would, for example, have anything that is over this mark. Yeah. And now I should have not put every chip into there. Let's take one more from here. And the reason is we need another marker. I mean, we can use this marker, but I kind of want to keep it, not gonna lie. I can put this to the back. So here's the thing. That was a wrong grab. Okay, I can solve this. Okay. So we can put this to the back here. No, how do I get this out now without grabbing this piece? That did the trick. Weird. It only ever wants to connect to something when I don't want it to connect. The game and its weird quirks. I tell you, oh, it's actually better if I have it the other way around. So the light is a little bit higher and therefore illuminates down. Much better. So now I want the dark side up for some contrast. And only want it to connect to the light piece in front of it. Perfect! Now we can disconnect this here. And this will solve as our distant marker. Like for example, if we have a certain length that we want to cut, we will place it down like this. We will have a little bit try and error here. Oh, a lot of trial and error actually. Here, in between these two, perfect. And with this piece, we can decide where the backside is, like where the wall is. We could simply put it to the back here or just like this. Now I take the block away. And that will mean if we have another block, we can connect it to the back here. And it's definitely over the cutting line, which means we do this. And now let's see if it's... Hey, look at that. What we just did is perfectly replicate the length of the block. This is a little bit to the right and this is a little bit to the right, so they seem to be on the perfect same size. Wonderful. And we can place down 3 of these markers, no problem. 1 for the length, 1 for the width, and 1 for the height. That's what we can do. It works. Okay, I'm gonna keep this piece around here. So at some point I can just switch out these 2 for this to make it prettier, and I could have the same for this side as well. We will have to tweak the distant markers if we change the length here, but I think it's way more pretty if we have just 1 of these cylinders on each side to make it a little bit more streamlined. Now that we have the functionality down, and it worked multiple attempts after another, so that's actually the way to go. This is what we can do. Just have a 45-degree angle on your cutting equipment. Have it thick enough by having multiple of these behind each other, so it doesn't phase through like what we had before with only 1 of them. And that's it. And because they are behind each other, connected diagonally, they have an easier time snapping in a 45-degree to what is beside them. It's perfect. Oh, okay, waiting for it was actually a good thing. Now we can create clay bricks. Holy, and it just took an eternity. And at this point I want to... And at this point I do want to save. Oh, we're on time? I mean, it is 4? Is it the 4th or the 3rd? I can't tell anymore. I think it's the 3rd. 3 episodes in a row just to get the cutting thing done. But we have it! Besides a few tweaks that we can do in a while when we get a little bit more decorative, no problem. But we can now go to the next step. The clay oven. No promises, no promise that it's immediately next episode. I don't know, you don't know, we will see. No promises on what the next action really is, but that's the plan for the next times. One more thing, one little thing left. Not too much, just a tiny little thing. I'm gonna release you in a moment. This is my VRoid. Okay. As you can see, we want to start a fire. It was always burning since the world was turning. Because I do want to get rid of a few scraps. Okay, far enough away from the house, so it's no problem. And we get rid of them. Ugh. Good thing that we don't have hygiene standards here, so I can actually use this as well as a cutting board as a kitchen thing. Although we can replicate this design and put it into the kitchen, so we can, because I saw the slime pieces over there, so we can cut up bread and slimes into sandwiches. That would work. Okay, anything else that is left? Nope, we cleaned up, we built, and everything is working pretty fine. Well done. Look at that. Isn't it majestic? Let's Do I just use kind of the same thumbnail a second time in a row? I mean, this looks pretty. And it works with the title and everything. I would just have to say here. Put my hand up here like a cool dude. I'm a cool... Okay, it looks good from my perspective, but not from yours. What if I turn my head? Hell yeah. Although I'm in the way of the machine. Just in my thumbnail there. I'm lazy like that. No, well, let's see what we cut up next time. Maybe our enemies. Maybe we will use this to rule over the world. I made that joke before. Oh well. Thanks for sticking by, thanks for the patience. Now you've got the wonderful result and I'm happy with it. I hope you're happy with it. And with me, I'm certainly with you. And I see you next time around. Bye bye!